Hey everyone, Robert here. I just thought I'd do a video. It's 11/1/2020, but who cares? And this shit show's on steroids. When are people gonna get it? I mean, every hour they come to a new low. I mean, this is crazy. It's just like they can't because people are allowing them to do it. No lines drawn in the sand, so why not? Agenda 21's almost here. Right on schedule. The New World Order. And these jobs are just, are there to go along with the narrative, to be part of the scam. And that's how they're doing this. That's how they're able to do it, is through corporate and through all these other businesses too, as far as, them getting kickbacks for the scam. That's how they're able to do all this bullshit. And that's why nobody's gotten a fine. Nobody's in jail because they're not wearing a mask. It's all fear porn, And this is crazy. I mean, they're just giving them more ammunition to, shoot at the people who are are being the victims of this garbage. And it's like, it's just like, there's no pushback. Okay, let's just make the short story short here. There's no pushback whatsoever. And they can see that, people are under the coffee table shivering, and they just don't give a damn, about their rights, their freedoms, and they're just making sure they're listening to what the next order is. That's all they care about, Oh God, these older people, I swear to God, I know they're raised on TV, but my God, come on, have a little wisdom, This is insane. This is just total bullshit on steroids. I mean, a 1-year-old could see through this transparency. It's so obvious what the end game is and what their agenda is. This is just insane. Oh my God, everyone's dropping dead, but yet the schools are open, and all these places are, they're open, and they have the schools open because they're getting the kids marked for the C label. And once they do that, they start doing the contact tracing, which means going to the parents. They're the first ones to go to once the kid has it, and it's happening here in this town. And what happens after that? The separation work, and we all know what happens after that. Duh. That's why I call it the pedophilia virus scam, because that's what it is. It's a money-making pedophilia virus scam. It's all about these Satanists getting their way for control and all the minions. It's just oh God. I don't know. This is crazy. And, it's just the shit show is going to happen Tuesday night. I didn't think anything was going to happen. It could have been something happen before Tuesday night, but, I'm sure probably most likely not, because the narrative with the chaos that they're going to do with their own people for the riots, which they already done this year, the scripted riots. That's how they're going to do this, with their control, their scripted riots. And that's how they're going to bring in the National Guard for martial law and all this bullshit. And there might be some real people that get upset on it too, but it's basically going to be their people that they're going to cause all this chaos come Tuesday night. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I just wish more of us would be awake and more of us would say go to hell. I can't speak, these corporate companies, they're all governed, of course, but as far as the other shops, they should, I guess money talks, huh? Money talks. And that's why they went along with the narrative. They're not hurting. They're not losing. The employees are. These waitresses and waiters who are getting tips, good luck on unemployment with those people, when they, paying their bills off with the tips, not their wages. This is insane. Totally insane. Oh well, people. I don't know. They're not just required to wear masks now at these casinos. They're required to wear a mask and a shield. So yeah. They want to make sure these people get very ill. So oh my God, you got the C virus. Oh my heavenly stars, I better go to the hospital and get checked up, or more like checked out. It's a long-way trip when you do that. And they're falling ill from being suffocated, and all the bacteria they're, developing on their mouths. I mean, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. So yeah, And with all the asthmatics that are here already, and the altitude being 7,000 feet in this town, and a lot of the elderly people, gee, I wonder what can go wrong here, It's like, God, it's really, I just don't want to be sticking up for these people who are get-alongs anymore. But yeah, it's affecting people who are awake like me, So it does make you a little upset, But what can you do? Just do whatever's within your power, and that's all you can do. So I guess that's what I've been doing. Just try to have some kind of peace of mind and some fun still. I just can't let idiots, absorb my energy 24/7, 365. F that. All right, guys. Well, I got my online thing I've been promoting, and we still have that as a resource to use. You got to exhaust all your availability. I mean, that's all I can suggest to you, and you really need to be doing that. This other shit, I mean, to me, since we have the other option, I just don't get it. I just don't get why people are still resorting in something that's been broken before this scam started, and now they probably feel like they got some kind of power trip or something. I don't know. It's almost like you feel like a criminal walking into some of these places, but so far nothing's affected me. Since this bullshit started. I had to say a few things while I walked in through a few places, but never been kicked out. I think there was just one place I just made a U-turn on, a store here in town, and another one was Big Five, and that was really about it. And the dollar store I'm still okay with as far as walking in there, and there's employees there that are not even wearing the mask. They're so fed up with this bullshit. So other than that, it's been pretty routine for me since this whole thing started. So I'm not saying things could change, but as of now, it's been pretty routine. And so far it's been self-inflicting, this scandemic. So I just people need to realize that they're really they're really self-inflicting this, because they're all complying with this bullshit. There's no arrest, nobody's in jail. There is a lot of fear porn going on out there, and that's why a lot of these elderly people are under a coffee table, because that's all they know. They were raised on television. The Smith Act was repealed. Propaganda is legal on television and through the FCC airwaves. Getting that Amber Alert, unreal. Through the FCC airwaves, use of propaganda. Money I pay for every month is being used for propaganda. Unreal. But people just don't have any morals or values anymore, so they don't care. They really don't. So I just don't get this shit. I really don't. How they don't care. I don't even think they'll care when the borders start closing. I know I do. I just don't think they do. I think when push comes to shove, they'll probably still be okay with that. So we'll see, because that's, I guess that's happened in Australia. So we'll see how and when it happens here, which I'm sure it could be very soon. They're already talking about on the news, is what I heard. Again, that's a relay message, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I mean, it's all part of Agenda 21, no freedom to roam. So yeah, I mean, why wouldn't it be? All right, guys, it's almost 9 minutes into this, so I'll let you go and we'll chat later. All right, bye.